Guys, it's your girl Never Be here back again with another one, a good old banger. And today is gonna be a story time. If you remember a couple of videos back, I didn't do an outro. It was the Get Ready With Me. I didn't do my outro. I said that my night had turned bad. And now I'm here to tell the story of what happened this night, which was a hot mess. So, I do the Get Ready With Me or whatever. I get ready. I go to this wedding. Now y'all already know who wedding it was or whatever. No shade to her, it's not her fault. I'm not saying nothing or whatever. But this is just part of the story that gets me to where I'm going. So the story time is basically people want to try to feed me for the day. I'm a big girl or whatever, and I like my meals, period. You gotta feed me. And it wasn't her fault. It wasn't the bride fault. If she ever do watch this, it wasn't nobody else's fault. I ain't trying to throw shade at her family or whatever, because that's who orchestrated her wedding or whatever. None of that. No drama, no tea, no shade. Nothing. I'm just telling the story simple. So we get to the wedding or whatever. The wedding happened or whatever. Say the vows and all that. I do, yada, 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 yada. And then we leave there at 3 something. Hold on, I'm gonna change. Close to 4. They say that the wedding reception or whatever, the little MC lady or whatever that's doing little background music or whatever when they walking down the aisle, all that, she's saying, okay, you gotta meet at this address, this time, yada, 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 yada. Cool, bam. So me and my mama, we go back home, we come back here, and we change. And so that's when I put on this little jumper or whatever. And we change. We had on dresses at first. No, I had on my pantsuit or whatever that I had originally. And I took off my eye makeup because I wasn't feeling it. It was itchy and my eyes was itchy and my eyes was getting irritated. Because I ain't never worn nothing like that before. And so, we came home, we changed, and we went back to the reception. I'm gonna go over this some. Okay, we came home and we went to the reception, and then that was that. And we get to the reception and they was well, we ain't just get into maybe 10 to 15 minutes before y'all got here. But they supposed to get in at 4:30, and then they get into 4:50-ish, 4:40, 50-ish sometime, And people had and the distance between where the wedding was and where the reception was not even a 10-minute little distance, because the wedding was, it was inside of a park and this all glass window building or whatever. And then it was only once you get out of the park, all you gotta do is kind of go across the street. And the park is a big, it's a national park, Forest Park. It's Forest Park or whatever. After you get out of Forest Park, it's right there. And so they get out or whatever, and they go in or whatever. We get there. They was yeah, we ain't get in till y'all got here or whatever. And I was oh, that's interesting. They said it was gonna be 4:30. Okay, it's alright. We ain't had to wait. No problem, no biggie. Then an hour passed. Nobody shows up. The bride and groom, they take pictures, stuff like that happens or whatever. They doing their thing, it's their day. They taking pictures, creating memories. So they doing the thing or whatever, and having that little time together as a little couple. And so that happens. And so then an hour later or so that, they start passing out salads. And okay, rewind. We table 12. And the other people who we were kind of with as a group or whatever, they got there before us, so they chose table 12 or whatever. So we table 12, keep that in mind. So we go, we sit there or whatever, we sit there for an hour or whatever. They start passing out salads, and then they only passed out salads to the first 11 tables, let's say, maybe even 10 tables. But the girl saw me make eye contact with her, and I'm hey bro, give me some salad, cause I'm hungry. I ain't ate all day. I made breakfast that day or whatever, but that wasn't even nothing for real, cause I knew they was gonna eat at the reception, and I knew that they could cook. So I was nah, you know what? I ain't gonna nothing. I'm finna go there, eat good, grub. Boom. So we get there or whatever. They passing out the salads, and I'm okay, cool. So they passed out the salads, and then that's when some more hours, for another hour and a half, something like that passed, and then they start passing out dinner plates. So once again, we're table 12. So we're okay, cool, We count the tables, they're going in number order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, we next. All right, they see 11 food come out or whatever. We're like, all right, cool, we next. Boom, bow, bow. And so we watching them bring out the plates. And the way that they're walking, the way that the room is set up, like it's like the dance floor, like a candy table, and the bride and groom on this side, and then like it's like a door kind of that kind of brings a division line, and then it's like the guest area. So the guest area, if you go around this way, it's the further tables behind 12, and if you come around this table this way, it's like 1 through like 5 or whatever. We waiting. And we see them going through table by table. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was probably more tables than 16 tables, but think about it. You hit 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. They skip over 12. We 12. So at this point, the other table, the rest of the people at the table mad because they ain't get no salad or whatever, and like, they haven't sitting there for a while. And so we like, well, they're just gonna skip over us, like that ain't cool. So the bride caught us leaving, and then like that was that or whatever. Then some more little shenanigans happened. But that's not part of the story time. Part of the story time is mentioning how I didn't get no freaking food. So, also keep in mind, one of the girls at the table, 2 of the girls, they were sisters. They was like, we was waiting outside or whatever. We went to next door to go get some White Castles. It's right around the corner from a White Castles. So they was like, yeah, we went to go get some White Castles. And it was like, oh, okay. Keep that in mind though. Just think about it. So they go to 12, what I told y'all to think about. They skipped straight over 12, went to 13, they filled the rest. On the way out, then they're bringing out plates. So we get up, we decided we finna go eat at this place called Water Creek. Now, where I live at, Water Creek is like a 30-minute-ish drive. And so we drive all the way there. We don't get there till like 8:45, right? We leave there at 10, dang near 11 o'clock. Keep that in mind. We get there at like 8:30, 8:45-ish, and leave there at like 10:45, 11, okay? So we get to the place or whatever. We sitting, we waiting. Like Jeopardy music waiting. Like waiting for forever. Like imagine Jeopardy music for 10 minutes type. So we wait, boom. Not even 10 minutes after we get there, it's a group of girls that walk in or whatever. It's this lady and her 2 kids. Then after them, it was the girl and her boyfriend. And then also, before we sat down, when we was getting seated, it was the table next to us of this girl and her dude. They had just got their food. And we sit down or whatever, like we getting seated, but the girl don't notice that we her new table or whatever, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we waiting. We waiting. We still waiting. We waiting some more. This lady shows up and she's like, okay, hey, I'm your waitress, yada, 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 yada. A whole bunch of unimportant stuff. At this point, I'm mad. I done caught an attitude with everybody. I'm being a little B-word to everybody. I'm just in a little funk right now because I'm hungry. I ate all day. When I came back home, I ate me some peanut butter crackers. But that's only like 6 little freaking crackers. That ain't finna last me the hunger that I done sat through for the past 8 hours, So, I'm waiting or whatever. And she come and she give us, like, she's like, oh, okay, what can I get you water to start with? What kind of drinks can I get you? And then we was like, well, we want to drink or whatever. We ready to order too. Oh, no, she rushes us. She was like, oh, she gets our things and then hurry up and run away before we could, like, tell her that we wanted our food. So she come back with the drinks. Bro, okay, so pause, rewind. While we ordering our drinks, she turned around to our other table and asked them are they good. They asked for some drinks too. Oh, no. They didn't ask for the drinks yet. Okay, so we order our drinks or whatever. Our drinks come back 5 minutes later. It don't take that long to get no drinks. Meanwhile, yeah, the place is empty. The place is empty. It's like 2 whole sections. I'm sorry, just get me heated. I'm thinking about more and more stuff. Okay, it's the walk-in entrance, right? And it's this wall, and then it's like this bar area and like all these other tables, and then on the other side of that area is a whole nother room. all that is empty. People are cleaning up. Like 3 people cleaning up their tables, like their last tables. Ain't nobody there. Nobody. Okay, so back, rewind. So it's just me. It's this family of 5. So a lady, a man, and they 3 kids. By the time we get our drinks or whatever, it's the lady and they 3 kids. They getting their food. It's the little dude behind me on my shoulder or whatever. He getting rid of his 2 tables. I told y'all about the girl and her guy that walked in, the lady and her 2 kids, and then the couple that was sitting to the side of us. So they get their food. Well, she comes back out. She orders our, or no, she brings them their food, and then we order our appetizers and our meals all in one. My job, this is about an hour in. An hour. It took her 30 minutes to come and get our drinks. Just our drinks. But I'm so hungry that I'm like, okay, hopefully she gonna pick up her slack. She might just have like a little falling off. Benefit of the doubt. No. So we go on. She get them they food when we first ordered our drinks, and then they came back and asked for something to drink when we was ordering our food. When she turned around and after we ordered our food, she turned around, she's like, y'all good? And they was like, well, can I get a refill or whatever on this and this? And so she ordered our food, put our order in apparently, and then we she put our order in and came back. She was like, okay, well, they give y'all bread when you walk in or whatever. They give you bread, like, you know, like a little pre-appetizer type of situation. Complimentary bread. They give you complimentary bread. When our bread made at the moment. So she's like, okay, you know, about 20 more minutes before they make the bread, before the bread get done. My food should be here within them 20 minutes. All I ordered was fettuccine. I don't know what my mama and her boyfriend ordered or whatever, but I ordered fettuccine Alfredo. It don't take no 20 minutes to make no fettuccine Alfredo, like, in y'all whole kitchen. And I know y'all got a big kitchen staff because half of the stuff is sitting out there. Okay, so boom. We waiting. She come back. She come back and bring us 4 plates and butter on a little spatula, like little dish, like it's like a paddle. It's like a paddle thing, and she got the plates and and 2 cups of butter, sweetened butter and regular butter. What are we gonna do with butter and no bread? And you just said it's gonna take this bread 15 more minutes to cook. Please tell me, what we gonna eat the butter? Like, come on now, sir. And my job told y'all, this girl talks a mile long about nothing that's important. Nothing is important about what she's talking about. She just talking to hear herself talk, I tell you. She don't shut up. So anyways, we get to going or whatever. We get our food. And what else happened? So we get our food and we waiting. Oh no, we didn't get no food. So we get the butter, the butter. We get the butter, no bread. Wait about another 20, 30 more minutes. No butter. I mean, yes, butter, no bread still. So she come back maybe 35 minutes later with the bread. Then she goes, okay, I'm gonna go check on your appetizers. I'll bring you guys some more bread also. Comes back with 3 or 4 more little clumps of bread. And she's like, well, they should be bringing those appetizers out soon or whatever. At this point, we done been there for an hour and a half.